Hello people of the web, and welcome back to another episode from the Vanilla High server. I'm recording this clip while my previous video is still being uploaded, because I'm keen to get started on the next project. Even though I haven't really got a clear vision of how I'm going to do it just yet. We are in the dig site located underneath our base. In fact, we are nearly directly under our storage area. Now it appears that we not only have one slime chunk here, but in fact we have three. The suspected slime chunks have been marked with a green wall block, and this chunk in the middle doesn't appear to spawn slimes and will become home to the killing mechanism. Now I'm yet to build a slime farm, so this is going to be my first, which is a little intimidating, especially as I'm recording so that everyone can see the mistakes I make. Which is inevitable. Now this farm will be as close to bedrock as I can build. If my understanding of spawn mechanics is correct, then the best thing to do is to remove all the spawnable blocks above the farm within the slime chunks. Now it's going to be easier for me to do that from the surface down. Once I've dug down a few layers, I can then put a glass ceiling in before digging all the way down to bedrock. Luckily for me, I've got plenty of conduits around and plenty of beacons, so this is actually not too bad to do. On the other hand, all these blocks are floating, so I will have a lot of things to collect when I've finished. I've made a small dink into this chunk, and I'm already hitting entity limits. Nice little bonus of digging down here. A few ink sacs. I'm sure I killed him. Definitely killed him now. Of course, I only need to dig down these three chunks, which are the slime chunks. However, I would like to do this one in the middle, where the slimes will go to die. That way I can watch them dying from above. Now that the four chunks I'm digging down are level, it's actually quite easy to cut down the landscape. And with the majority of the blocks being suited to a pick, I can do it with minimal attention while watching a YouTube video. Currently, I'm watching a mumbo jumbo video. Time for a progress update. I'm now watching Impulse SV. Oh, and of course I've cut down a couple layers. I've dug far enough that I'm now ready to place my glass. Now I want to put a nice trim around the glass, and obviously it's easier to place that before I put the glass in. Polished andesite is fairly neutral and tidy, and I'm placing sea lanterns every few blocks just to add a little bit of lighting. I've just worked out I need 16 stacks of glass, so simple as... oh. 16 stacks of sand. That'll do. I'll put a roof over this pit. I can breathe. Unfortunately, with all the digging, my pick ran out. So I've got to repair it before I can finish the project. I've been utilising an auto clicker to left click every 10 seconds. Unfortunately, I've had an issue where if a skeleton spawns with thorns on their armour, I'll get knocked back. And if enough of them spawn during a repair session, my player could end up too far knocked out of position to even use the farm. As you can see, I've added a few blocks to keep me in position, and whilst doing so, I've not had any issues. So my thoughts are to put a barrier up that pops into position whenever I'm using the farm. I think this is an elegant enough solution. On second thoughts, if I'm ever going to AFK at this farm, I always pull the lever down, pushing the slab out so that the skeletons don't die from fall damage. See? Much tidier. Now I'm watching an episode from Iskar. I'm getting through a good few videos during this process, but making a lot of progress, as you'll see. Now I put all the glass in, and the floor goes, whoops, all the way down here. Let me just fill in the hole. Yeah. So you can see I've dug a fair way down. Now this shows you where the floor will be. So I've only got 5-6 layers left to go. Shouldn't take me long. And then I can start working on the actual farm. Since I came down here, all I've done is one layer and my inventory is over half full. So before I do another layer, I've got to go back to the storage and empty my pockets. Which means I need to make at least 5 more trips. The final layer. And I'm no longer alone in here. Oh, I just thought of something. Hello? What? Well, that didn't help very much. 4 blocks. 2 creepers. 4 blocks. Better off doing the work myself. I'm so close to finishing, but my pick is running a little bit low and my inventory is full. Without even picking up all of that stuff and that stuff. Time to empty my pockets again. I did forget my ender pearls. There. See? That worked. And no, I haven't mended my pick yet. I'm going to see how far I can get. I really want to finish. I don't want to wait to repair things. I think I stopped just in time. That's cutting it a little bit close. That'll do. Finished! That's very satisfying to be able to see all of that done. Although I do believe this needs to go down a few blocks. Okay, not that many blocks. And I can't get out. Yeah, I know you're never supposed to dig straight down, but I only had to dig down 5 blocks to reach bedrock. I wasn't expecting... Yep. That was a bit stupid. But I survived. And now I can appreciate life more because of it. I was just about to hit the record button, and I suddenly realised that this is quite a big jump cut. Once I got started, I just couldn't stop myself. Now, lots of platforms have been done. However, I will be continuing to build more floors all the way up to the glass, which happens to be the roof of the second subchunk. Although, as I have solid blocks above here as part of the sky base, the spawning rates will never be optimal. But any slime is useful slime. Oh, and yes, the first slime chunk I did was at the wrong height for the bottom layer. because I need a 2 deep trench with magma blocks going across the top layer and then a space underneath to run my hopper minecarts. Of course, I realised this before I built any other layers. All I lost was the time placing that 1 layer of slabs. So no big deal. I'm glad I didn't build the whole thing before I realised. Because I don't want the slime to be spawning and attacking me, the most sensible thing to do would be to build the collection system before I build more layers. I was just coming down with the magma blocks and it looks like that chunk definitely spawned slimes. Reassuring. I've seen them in this one and now I've seen it in the final one. He's seen me. Ooh. Oh, that didn't go to plan. Whew. Ah. There. That works. Sort of. There, see, proof of concept. And I just need to turn the minecart back on. Cheers. This lever. Ah. Okay. I think the solution will be to make this magma strip 3 wide. Just digging out this central bit and found 1 bit of diamond. I wonder whether this would trigger anyone. Oh, what a shame. It might not be necessary, but I dug all the stone out and placed slabs down here, just so if I ever need to come down here and pull a minecart back onto a powered rail, I can do so. And now I'm going to cover it all up. Well, that didn't work, did it? Ah, much better. Oh, okay. You can live in this cell. Stupid thing. Nope. This is going to be a pain, isn't it? Ah, 1 golem done. Not where it was supposed to be, but nonetheless, that's okay. I was successful in getting the iron golem in here, however, now I don't know how to get out. Ouch, that worked. It hurt, but it worked. While I'm sure I've made a million mistakes, and you'll let me know in the comments, I think this will work. It seems fairly sensible. Golems, slime spawn here, they see it, jump towards, try and attack, end up on magma. Die. Could work. Time will tell. I'm going to continue this build all the way around and do at least these layers, which requires 2 iron golems on each of the 3 sides. While my design is undoubtedly flawed, I think we've reached a point where it should function, although likely at a reduced rate. I'll be making more improvements in the future and learning from my mistakes, which is the way I enjoy playing. So I'm going to wrap up the video here. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section. I really do read them all. If you would be so kind as to leave a like, I would massively appreciate it. I'm getting closer to my goal of 100 subscribers, so please consider subscribing if you haven't already, or perhaps tell a friend to check out my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye now. Oh look, a slime. It works! It works! Oh, no it doesn't. Floor. I'll fix that. It won't take me long to fix. The only thing that's snagging it is that roof that I've put on there temporarily. See? I told you I'd learn from my mistakes. As I said it prematurely, I'll say it again properly. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye now.